customer orders that haven't shipped yet are canceled. The lifetime smile guarantee doesn't even exist anymore. And customers like the one you're about to meet say they just feel stuck. Smile Direct Club has made the incredibly difficult decision to wind down its global operations effective immediately. And when it comes to customers asking for refunds, quote, there will be more information to come once the bankruptcy process determines next steps and additional measures customers can take.
Devastated, very concerned, and I feel like I have been betrayed.
I joined the program and I did the dental impressions first, and 50-50 chance they got them right. Some fit, some didn't. As you see, my teeth are not remotely straight. They shifted back to what they were. This is what my teeth looked like before.
And then I run to the bathroom, notice that my tooth is now like gray and very noticeable. It was very apparent. And I like go to my mom and I'm like, do you notice my tooth? She's like, yeah, what is that? And like I had showed my sister the night before and she didn't really see it, but now she was like, whoa, it definitely got worse like overnight. Like, how did that happen? And I'm like, I don't know. We go to the dentist, so he was just like, okay, let's take a look. So he looks at my tooth, he like touches it, is looking at it with the light, and he's like, let's get an x-ray. So he takes an x-ray, and then he was like, all right, your tooth has experienced nerve damage and it's no longer viable. The nerve died and your tooth is no longer getting any blood supply. And so he said, your tooth is no longer viable, like you need to get a root canal as soon as possible, because what's gonna happen is your tooth is gonna start getting inflamed, and then it's gonna eventually like push your tooth out. And yeah.
Oh my god. So I've been using Smile Direct Club's smile aligners because my teeth, like, I'm not happy with the way my teeth look, and I've just taken out my aligner and literally my tooth just fell out.
Nah, Direct, I just want y'all to know I fucking hate y'all for fucking up my teeth.
What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Smile Direct Club and how they left a lot of people toothless, broke, and with shattered dreams and shattered teeth. Now, before we even get into this, I would love to hear your comments down below. Have you went through Smile Direct Club or something similar, such as Byte? There are a couple companies out there that are very similar to Smile Direct Club. I would love to hear your stories and your comments down below. As you guys are watching this, I am currently on my social media break. However, social media content makes me happy. This is my full-time job, and I'm also studying to be a dance teacher. However, I am currently a teacher, so the journey from that is a lot. So I decided to kind of pull back a little bit. Even though I'm still going to be posting content, I will not be interacting as much. Interactions, emails, DMs will be at a very minimal. So if you're trying to contact me right now, you don't know me personally, just don't. I'll be back in September, all right? So like I said, we're gonna be talking about Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club has to be one of the most interesting phenomenons, because although we've sat here and we talked about the fake veneer techs and the fake dentists, the people doing illegal braces and stuff like that, Smile Direct Club was really out here doing something that not necessarily was illegal, but was unethical. So if you guys are not aware of what Smile Direct Club is, Smile Direct Club was a company that was giving people a cheaper alternative to teeth straightening at home. You would essentially go in for the service either in person or online, because they did end up having in-person stores. You would do an impression of your teeth and they would in turn send you trays that would modify to your teeth and move them to make them straight within 6 months to a year, sometimes shorter. The problem with this is there weren't any medical professionals supervising this service. Essentially, you would just do all of this online or go into the place, get your trays, and then boom, boom, your teeth are straight. And a lot of you guys are probably like, well, what's the problem with that? It is a legitimate company. And to be quite honest with you, there really wasn't when you actually just think about it. On the outside looking in, when you hear about Smile Direct Club, you're just like, okay, this is great. I don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get my teeth straight. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is, like I said, they were doing this without medical supervision. Any of you guys follow me on social media, you would know that I'm on a weight loss journey and I've been using semaglutide because I am pre-diabetic, I have high cholesterol, yada, 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 okay? Feel free to go on my Instagram. I ain't posted right now, but you will see the post. However, if you notice who I'm sponsored with, a medical professional has to see you, literally, in order to get this medication. It's not just, oh my God, I want semaglutide, and they send it to your doorstep. That's not how this works. So it's very interesting that Smile Direct Club was able to get away with literally just getting people to send impressions of their teeth and sending them trays every couple of weeks or whatever the case may be. It's really wild to me because of all the things that we talked about, I feel like this is probably one that really flew under the radar because they were a legitimate company. What's even more wild about this is anyone that spoke out about Smile Direct Club, literally Smile Direct Club done sued them, okay? They sued news stations, they sued orthodontists, dentists, content creators. They were not fucking around. If anything, they probably went bankrupt because of all the lawsuits. It's absolutely wild.
The news of a lawsuit just filed. Smile Direct Club suing the state of California because it raided their Smile shops in the state about a year ago. The purpose of those raids saying that they don't perform any clinical dentistry at their shops, so they're not really exactly sure why those raids were performed. You can see the stock down more than 7% right now.
They got to the point where legitimate orthodontists and dentists were afraid to speak out about how unethical this is. Now, of course, this is not our first time talking about dentist services, how expensive they are, and why people are going down this route. However, we have to remember, right? You are more than likely going to have to go to a regular dentist or orthodontist at the end of the day, okay? Because these services can fuck your teeth up. People literally lost teeth from Smile Direct Club, had loose teeth, literally messed up all types of things in their teeth. Like, how the fuck you go to make your teeth good and then you make it worse? Absolutely sad how a lot of these people went through the service thinking that it was a cheaper, legit alternative, but you know, they came out worse than they actually expected.
I just went to the dentist today and they told me that my teeth is gonna fall out by the time I'm 60 because my gums are weak from moving my teeth around too much. I asked him, I said, well, is it the braces? He said, yeah, how many times you got braces? I said, I had them twice. He said, what did you ever have Invisalign? I said, no, I had Smile Direct. He said, oh, that's the problem. You was moving your teeth without a dentist interaction, without going to the dentist, and you could have been weakening your gums by moving your teeth too much. So I already know y'all fucking going bankrupt, and now I see fucking why. But just know I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna do something to you. Something where I can get my money back. Because I don't want no fucking veneers. I can't go to Veneers by Brie. Because damn it, that shit costs too much to upkeep. That's why I was paying the $80 to get my teeth fixed. Like, this is what happens when you buy cheap shit. That shit hurts you in the long run. And I'm very fucking pissed off about it. So I'm just going to enjoy my teeth now. And I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get some... I don't know.
Now, fast forward to week 2 of his aligners. He took them out and was eating. And his front tooth, he said he heard it click 3 times. As in, like, move forward 3 times. And I was like, it's a no for me.
No, because is literally anyone else a victim of Smile Direct Club? In 2022, I spent $2,000 upfront to get the retainers, the straight teeth, the lifetime smile guarantee, just to get this email 2 years later saying that your guarantee is done, you're not gonna have straight teeth anymore, your retainers, your beat, goodbye, go fuck yourself. Customer service was amazing. Like, I had an issue with one tooth that wasn't getting straight. All my other teeth were straight, so I didn't really care. And they kept giving me free retainers, free touch-ups, probably why they went bankrupt. And then when I was pregnant, my teeth shifted a lot. I don't know why. It was weird, but they shifted so much. So I was like, I need to get another appointment. I checked my appointment time, and then I saw that email, and then realized, wait, no more straight teeth. Your chances of straight teeth are out the window with Smile Direct Club. It obviously wasn't as good as Invisalign because you're not like going to a dentist, all that stuff, but I thought it would be fine. I didn't think they were gonna go bankrupt. So now that $2,000 that I could have spent could have went to just Invisalign in the first place. And that money I spent before, I was working a lot more. I didn't have a kid to worry about. So like that $2,000 wasn't as bad as me spending $2,000 now on my teeth. So yeah, it bothers me every day. I'm so mad about it.
Yeah, Smile Direct just went bankrupt and they're closing their business. I bought Smile Direct 2 months ago. And literally like a day or two after I like got my box, did all my stuff, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I wasn't super concerned about it because I'm like, I've already got my products. And Chapter 11 means there's the intention of doing business as usual. Usually it's just a restructuring of debts. It doesn't mean that the business is shutting down. So I was like, okay, like not a big deal. I'm going to keep doing this. My experience has been really good. I'm now 2 months into treatment and I started getting a bunch of messages from you yesterday that they were officially shutting down. And I was like, what are you guys talking about? So I went and obviously like I started checking like news websites. I went to their website and sure enough, like they're shutting down permanently. I saw that it said that they were winding down their global operations. So I was like, okay, maybe that means they're just shutting down like orders out of the country and servicing out of the country. But then I found this on their website saying that for new customers, they are no longer going to be selling their products. If people have placed an order, they're going to be refunding them. And then for people who have already gotten their boxes, there's no longer a refund or money back guarantee. This means if you're like me and you've purchased the product, there are going to be no check-ins with an orthodontist. And that any orders that were in limbo that were like placed, they will not be sending aligners. Those orders will be canceled. And a lot of you are asking what I'm going to do. What's really unfortunate is I have been very happy with my results so far. I've been doing it for 2 months. My bottom teeth are looking straight. Like it has taken a lot of the crooked out. My top teeth, this is the one I got it for. It is moving forward. I'm halfway through the treatment and this tooth is almost out from behind this tooth. So I have the box. I'm going to go through my entire treatment, but I'm not going to have a money back guarantee and I'm not going to have any kind of refund guarantee. And that does mean that if I run into issues or I have problems, I'm going to wind up having to go to an orthodontist anyway.
Smile Direct Club files for bankruptcy, capping years of losses.
Smile Direct Club, the company supplying the clear aligners that I had just spent thousands of dollars on, just went bankrupt. At first I thought it was a prank. I was like, haha, so funny guys. And then I did more and more research into it and I realized like this was reality. And the word that I could use to describe how I felt in that moment was flabbergasted, upset, completely beside myself. I remember spamming my friend like, oh my gosh, the company that I just spent thousands of dollars on to get my clear trays just went bankrupt. What am I going to do? Because my plan is not completed and I don't have retainers for my teeth. And then I ran into another problem. I was looking at my teeth and I realized I don't like how they've been moved together. Like the way they're moved, like one tooth is crooked, there's still some spaces. And I'm like, my plan is not completed. Like I actually need to go back for another appointment so they can adjust my trays so that I have like perfectly aligned teeth. Let me see if I can just show you guys what I mean. All right, we're about to get real up close and personal, but like this tooth right here is like crooked. And then I got like some spaces in between the teeth back here. So I realized with devastation and disheartenment that I'm probably gonna have to go to the orthodontist again and spend thousands of dollars again just to fix my teeth and have them the way that I want them to look. It's not the best feeling in the world, but I feel like your teeth and your smile is a long-term investment. So I set up an appointment with Invisalign. I've been hearing such good things about them. Apparently they can fix a bad tooth job. So I don't know what this is going to entail, but this is my journey to getting the perfect smile that I've always been wanting.
Just like I talked about in my basement braces video, people need to understand you cannot, okay, I repeat, cannot. And this is me just speaking as me, all right? Because I've had a lot of dental work done. I had a lot of root canals, cavity fillings, all types of shit because my parents never brought me to the dentist. They could never afford it and it wasn't part of their health plan, right? So as an adult, I had to go and get my own teeth fixed, whether paying out of pocket. I had to get state insurance at the time because I was broke or whatever the case may be. You cannot just be out here putting anything in your mouth and just doing anything to your teeth to fix them because they are a vital part of your body. A lot of people think that, oh, if my teeth are straight, they look good, they look clean, then I'm good. No, there's a lot of underlying issues that can arise when you go in just trying to straighten your teeth and do whatever the case may be to them. People, please. If you need dentist services, okay, whether we're talking about braces, veneers, anything like that, try to go to a local provider, local dentist school. A lot of times they actually do services cheaper. Like I got my wisdom teeth removed by Rutgers Dental School, like, and it was perfect, honestly. They did a really good job. They put me to sleep, chat. It was amazing. Like a lot of people don't understand that you can get discounted services if you don't have insurance. You can go cheaper routes through going through like a university with, you know, medical students. And also you can always barter services. You could always be like, hey, I don't have insurance, can I do a payment plan, whatever the case may be. It's the same thing with therapy. I always advocate for therapy, and people are always like, oh, not everybody got the luxury, I ain't got no money, but it's like, bro, but y'all sit there and y'all pay for these 30-inch bust down weaves, okay? Y'all sit there and y'all buying new shoes, y'all doing shopping sprees on Shein and Temu and all types of, it doesn't make sense to me. A lot of you guys don't have your priorities in order, and then on top of that, a lot of you guys don't even check. You're just like, oh, dental services are expensive, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just go to fucking Basement Bethany over there and go get these braces. It's like, we need to be for real. Like, we really need to think, right? If you've actually went through all the avenues of trying to get free or, you know, discounted services, you've actually went to the dentist, you've tried to get a payment plan, you've like, if you actually went through all of that, this is not for you. But for a lot of you guys who have absolutely never even tried to like get these services, and then sit there and discount it like, oh, wow, it's expensive. Like, I just can't. I can't take y'all seriously. It's the same thing for education. It's the same thing for therapy. It's the same thing for everything. Because a lot of people just be like, oh, well, it's expensive. I can't do it. I can't afford it. Bro, there's so many service providers out there that will work with you. A lot of y'all priorities are just not in the right place. And I'm going to stand on that because I've seen it, okay? How many of us are out here spending so much money on bullshit like Amazon purchases, DoorDash, fucking weave, all types of caca that we don't need, but then we're like, damn, I really need to be in therapy. A therapy session is like $100 a session. You only need it an hour, okay? Go once a month. You can spare $100, okay? Some are maybe $150. At max, maybe $250. But even at that, you can't tell me that if you can afford new hair, new clothes, Amazon purchases, going out to the club, drinking, partying, all this goofy shit, new Jordans, and you can't afford something that is vital to your health. Nobody else is gonna tell you, so I'm gonna tell you, get your fucking shit together. Just say you don't wanna be in therapy. Just say you don't wanna go to an orthodontist. Just say you don't want to actually spend money on your health. But understand that health is wealth. And when you're cheaping out on these services, they will come back to bite you in the ass. Now, when it comes to companies like Smile Direct Club or Bite or any of these other similar companies, it's really crazy because their advertising budget, astronomical. Okay, Smile Direct Club raised millions of dollars and became super duper popular. So I can't blame too many people with Smile Direct Club because it came off as super legit, okay? It came off like, yo, this is not something that's gonna be that serious. I'm just throwing in some trays and then bada boom, bada bang, my teeth come out straight. You know, like they even had celebrities endorsing this shit. They had every influencer out here like, I'm sponsored by Smile Direct Club.
So we've been wanting to share this with you guys for months and we're finally allowed to. We were approached by Smile Direct Club and asked if we wanted to be part of one of their new commercials. So it's finally out. I'm gonna post it right after this. So check it out. It's gonna be aired on cable TV and part of Hulu ads. Go check it out.
Good afternoon. Let's make a great first impression. I had braces for 5 years, but then I didn't wear my retainer. And I'm scared of the dentist because I have anxiety, but I go for my annual checkups, but I need to fix my teeth because they all moved on the bottom. So I thought I was gonna do the Smile Direct Club's aligner kit, and it makes you aligners. You work with orthodontists and dentists that are certified. All you have to do is make impressions.
Okay, today we have a mission. We are doing Smile Direct Club's at-home impression kit. My least favorite part of getting braces was getting the impressions.
I was able to get started with their at-home impression kit. I just made impressions of my teeth and then sent it back to Smile Direct Club, and they'll provide me with a doctor-directed treatment plan. I'm so excited to feel my best when I go home and start a new routine.
Is that why my teeth look like this?
Not only were their teeth not aligned properly, not only were they not being monitored by an actual doctor, they were just given these aligners to take home and to wear them. No attachments placed, no follow-up, and at the end of the treatment, they had periodontal issues because the teeth were moved either too quickly or not the proper way, so they had lost a lot of bone support. And when they tried to get a hold of Smile Direct Club, nobody was there to help them out, and apparently they signed some kind of waiver that they can't talk negatively about Smile Direct Club afterwards. So not a good idea. You wouldn't go have surgery by somebody sitting in a little street corner office or a little storefront with no doctor on top of you. So in my opinion, it's just not a good idea.
Hey, you about to directly lose your teeth, motherfucker. Like, it is insane how many people have come out talking about how they lost their teeth. What's even crazier is they had a lot of people sign NDAs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, NDAs. Because at that point, once you get on contract with them, once you sign a deal with them, once they give you money or whatever, it's like, yeah, nah. You can't talk about the fact that your teeth fell out. You can't talk about that your teeth are way more crooked than they came in. You can't talk about shit. When I'm telling you, Smile Direct Club was out here silencing motherfuckers.
On Thursday, June 22nd, District of Columbia Attorney General Brian L. Schwab, maybe, announced that Smile Direct Club will be required to release more than 17,000 patients across the United States from onerous provisions in its non-disclosure agreements. Basically, Smile Direct Club promised a simple, safe, and affordable way to straighten teeth and touted 5-star reviews. But behind the scenes, the company silenced dissatisfied consumers and buried complaints about injuries its products caused.
This is wild. I will say, I do feel horrible for the people that had the service from Smile Direct Club and essentially are fucked because they went out of business. It is absolutely wicked to me that out of nowhere with no notice, they went out of business, and the people that were on payment plans. Now, this is the crazy part about this, right? A lot of people went to Smile Direct Club specifically because it was cheaper than going to a regular dentist or orthodontist, but they ended up on payment plans anyway. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit cheaper, but it's like, if we were going to be on a payment plan, why didn't we just go to a real dentist? But hey, anyways, they went bankrupt and they were like, yeah, y'all still got to continue paying your payment plans. And you guys are probably like, well, what happens if you don't pay it? We all know if you don't pay a bill, blah, 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 they keep harassing you and then eventually it goes on your credit report. But what's fucked up about this is there's no one to help you. I mean, let's be real. They weren't really helping anyone anyway. They're not fucking medical professionals. They can't really... All they do is send you trays. But they did have a Smile Direct guarantee. I didn't go through it. Some direct guarantee shit where like literally if something goes wrong, you need help, whatever, you know, you would be able to call them and be like, hey, yo, run it. Yeah, they said, nah, we bankrupt. Y'all still gotta pay y'all shit and can't nobody help you. Sorry, go to your local service provider.
Trying to make contact with this company is impossible. And so I reached out to them. They turned me into a debt collection agency that's very aggressive, very rude, call you multiple times a day. And they turned me in for something that wasn't my fault. I had done what I was supposed to do. They did not. So why not give me my money back? And then, so when they turned me into the debt collection agency, I have Credit Karma, so I keep up with my credit. And I have very good credit. I worked hard on it most of my life. And so when they turned me in, it knocked down my credit score a lot. And they just, the harassment, the letter, you should just see the letter that they send you. It's like, oh my God. You don't even compare to like hospital bills.
And this is why I'm saying, y'all, go to your local service provider, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you cheap out on services, when you do shortcuts, when you sit here and you're trying to be like, you know what, I don't feel like paying for this, this is too expensive, without even trying, because a lot of y'all, let's be for real, a lot of y'all don't even try, okay? You sit here, you do all of that, you're probably going to end up worse than what you came in as, and then you're gonna have to end up spending the money anyway. Now you're spending double. Be super duper careful, okay? Like, I can't believe, like, the amount of videos in like lawsuits that I saw with this gave me a headache. Like, I still have a headache, like legit. Like, I have a headache filming this right now because it's just like, what they did to people was fucked up. And I don't even like how, I don't even know how, you can't even do a lawsuit. Like you can't do no class action. You can't do no, like you can't do shit. It's funny, but it's not funny because it's like, yo, like this was a company that a lot of people trusted in. A lot of people sat here and promoted as a legit service. And doctors and all these medical professionals were afraid to speak out because they didn't want to be sued. And now that they've went bankrupt and basically left everybody high and dry, it's like, damn. I hope we all learned our lesson. Again, comment down below if you went through Smile Direct Club or anything similar, or even if you went to a dentist and you had your teeth fucked up, because it happens, okay? Medical professionals fuck up, but at least with a medical professional or a dentist or whatever case may be, you can go back there and they could fix whatever it is, okay? With something like this online, what they gonna do? They can't prescribe you no antibiotics, no pain medication. All they could do is say, hey, say a Hail Mary, pray to the Lord, Allah, call one of them, and that's it. Like, let's be for real. You know, we have to really pick our battles wisely, and we really need to think about what exactly it is that we're doing to ourselves when we put ourselves in these compromising positions. With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Shout out to all of you guys who have been checking on me during my break. I feel great, okay? I'm, you know, trying to gear up to be a full-time teacher and a full-time influencer. This is a lot. It's a lot. I'm stressed, but we got it. All right, we got it. I love you guys so very much. We're still going to continue posting. Make sure you guys subscribe to my other channels. Everything you need is going to be linked down below. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye.